This is a seminar presentation for EDE 1403 by Emma Clifford. The child is a garden. The garden is always growing and changing, and so is the child. The intention of this presentation is to share my core values and beliefs about education and how children learn. After working through the Philosophy of Education inventory, I discovered my personal philosophies about teaching and learning. These core values and beliefs have been shaped through personal experience and professional development over the years. My mind map helped me to explore my beliefs about my image of the child. The garden is alive with playful interactions between insects, animals, flowers and plants. Butterflies dance from flower to flower, pollinating the garden and helping it to grow. Principle 1. Children learn and grow through play. The United Nations Article 31 Rights of the Child states that every child has the right to rest, leisure, to engage in play and recreational activities appropriate to the age of the child. Play provides children with a platform to express themselves freely and explore the perspectives of others. Through play, children develop understandings about society and cultural awareness. Play can be used to introduce issues surrounding social justice and help children to understand how they can make a positive difference in the world. Play promotes the child's freedom, creativity, emotional well-being, cognitive abilities, communication, social skills, and strengthens executive functioning. Research from Harvard University suggests executive functioning skills are vital for children to have developed before attending school, as they affect working memory, inhibitory control, and mental flexibility. Executive functioning skills are strengthened through play-based learning during the critical period of 2 to 7 years of a child's life. With children starting school as young as 4 years of age, and with seeming little opportunity for children to play due to academic demands and extracurricular activities, there are a wide range of concerns being raised within communities about children not having enough time to play. The Peter II Curriculum Assessment and Reporting Guidelines states play is a context for learning. This means that within the early childhood classroom, there should be spaces and equipment readily available for children to learn through play. In my classroom, these will include a role play area, sand and water, interesting materials from nature, clay, paint and collage materials, exploratory science tables, puppets, construction materials, and games with rules. As an early childhood teacher, my duty and my goal is to teach children the learning objectives of the curriculum through as much play-based learning as possible. The Ministry of Education and Sciences in Sweden states that play and learning are intertwined. Play can be the vehicle for which learning is achieved. Play and learning occur simultaneously. They are related and therefore have no need to be in isolation of each other. Play differentiates the curriculum for the child, providing them with the freedom they are entitled to, using their unique capabilities at a level suitable for their stage of development. Bringing this mindset into an early years classroom will enable children with a range of learning needs and abilities to succeed. Here are some of the theorists of play that have worked to shape early childhood education today. Piaget is thought of by many to be the most influential developmental play theorist of our time. He theorized that a child's play changes according to various stages of development, and new experiences are assimilated and accommodated based upon previous experience. These pre-existing ideas are known as schemas. They are constantly drawn upon and built according to the child's development and interactions with stimuli in the environment. Vygotsky drew important links between play, society, and cognitive development. He recognized when children play, they do so under a range of self-initiated rules and conditions that develop, promote, and extend imagination and higher-order thinking. Children use their imagination to create a scenario and use objects symbolically to represent various elements of their play. Vygotsky firmly believed play to be the highest level of preschool development. He understood how children's play directly reflects their socio-cultural context as children act out roles in society and apply the rules of that role to their play. Whilst acting out these various roles, children are often going above their stage of development. Vygotsky states that in play, a child is always above his average age, above his daily behaviour. In play, it is as though he were a head taller than himself. From this famous quote, it is clear to see the link between play and the child's zone of proximal development. When playing, the child often works within this zone, extending themselves and constructing new learning through interacting with their environment and others. The Reggio Emilia approach to pedagogy integrates play and learning. Children are viewed as strong and capable and full of potential. Educators understand the needs and interests of the child are unique, exploring them through facilitating an emergent curriculum. Froebel created the kindergarten. He understood children process information about their world through play, expressing their thoughts and experiences via a range of activities. He recognised children learn how to socialise through play and ensured there were nurturing mother figures within the kindergarten to support interactions. Many of Froebel's ideas about children's social development are still valued within kindergartens to this day. Principle 2. Children construct new learning based upon prior knowledge. In a healthy garden, the soil is rich. Seeds can be sown, and new flowers and plants will grow and thrive. Constructivist learning theory proposes that new knowledge and understandings are built at an individual level. The person constructs new learning in relation to the existing knowledge and their understandings and experiences. Student-initiated learning is fundamental to the constructivist approach. The learner is active in the learning environment and actively engaged in their learning process. The classroom is a hive of activity with children up out of their seats discussing ideas with each other, sharing information, posing questions and problem solving. Principle 3. Children learn through social interactions. Just as the garden develops through interactions between everything growing and living in it, the child develops through interactions with the people in their world. Social interactions develop a wide range of skills and abilities. From a social constructivist perspective, learning occurs within a social and cultural context. Information is present in all social situations, and people actively construct meaning depending upon interactions and the environment. Learning is a highly active, interactive, and collaborative process, with learners being supported through modelling and scaffolding from competent tutors. Discourse in the classroom is encouraged as it provides learners and teachers with opportunities to share insights, pose questions, solve problems, and engage with multiple perspectives. Open communication in the classroom enables students and teachers to provide and receive prompt feedback to inform further learning and teaching. According to Hattie, teacher feedback has the greatest effect upon student learning. Vygotsky developed the social learning theory, understanding that social interactions occur between people within a historical and cultural context. He placed great importance upon the link between language and cognition and recognised that a child's interactions with others will ultimately shape their beliefs and values. Vygotsky also developed the concept of the zone of proximal development, whereby learners are supported by a knowledgeable other to go beyond what they are able to achieve alone to progress to a new higher level of learning and understanding. The Reggio Emilia approach to education holds relationships as the core value within a community of learners. Collaboration and active learning are strongly valued and supported through social interactions between peers, teachers, and parents. Bandura developed his social cognitive theory, recognising that people do not live in isolation of each other and can work together to develop shared interests, ideas, and values. Principle 4. Children learn through interacting with the environment. Everything that lives and grows in a garden interacts with the environment. If the environment is nurturing, then the garden will thrive. Children interact with the environment using imagination, creativity, and individual experience to create meaning about their world. Children are naturally curious and want to engage with the objects, places, spaces, people, and phenomena they find most fascinating. The environment can have a profound impact upon how the child perceives themselves and their surroundings, significantly influencing the child's cognitive and physical ability and development. Viewing the environment from the child's perspective enables the teacher to ensure there are rich and diverse resources and experiences available. The aesthetics of the environment are crucial. Displays can be thoughtfully placed to present students' work and create inspiration. The layout of the room should promote social interactions and accommodate collaborative and independent learning. Spaces should be organised so students are able to move freely around the classroom and have access to all resources and equipment. Teachers should allocate time and space for differentiated learning, where students can explore and create at their own level of development. There should also be time and space for an emergent curriculum to support student-driven learning and developing students' interests. The Reggio Emilia philosophy to learning is built upon relationships, recognising that parents, teachers, and the environment all work together to support the child's education. The environment is known as the third teacher, and the aim is for it to be reflective of the child's life and learning journeys. The Reggio classroom is a well-resourced, nurturing environment that supports children's creativity by following individual interests through an emergent curriculum. Bronfenbrenner developed the ecological model of human development. This theory places the child at the centre of their immediate environment and proposes that the environment and the people in it have a direct impact upon the child's development. The microsystem refers to the child's primary environments where they have the most of their experiences. This could be the home, school, or kindergarten, and includes people who are close to the child. The mesosystem refers to how two or more microsystems connect. This could be interactions between home and school, for example. The exosystem refers to the environments that indirectly affect the child. The macrosystem develops the other three systems and refers to the cultural, social, and political influences at work in society. The final system is the chronosystem. This refers to how the child and the environment change or stay the same over time. Every garden is different. Some gardens are structured and well manicured. Some are quirky and stand out from the rest, whilst others are wild and free. It is this diversity that makes each and every garden unique. Principle 5. Children are diverse learners. The Australian curriculum details that instructional and environmental adjustments should be made to ensure all students with a range of needs and abilities have equal access to high-quality education. According to Hattie, some students find school unenjoyable and uninteresting. This is largely due to personal interests not being valued and needs not being met. Using a broad range of teaching and learning strategies that involve students in their learning and make the process visible enables students, teachers and the entire school community to see where learning is occurring and where a different strategy needs to be applied. Differentiation of tasks for students with varying needs and capabilities requires the teacher to ensure information is present in multiple ways that suit the different styles of the students. Howard Gardner developed the theory of multiple intelligences. He theorized there are many areas of human intelligence. People have these areas of intelligence functioning at different levels depending upon the individual. The key is to discover the areas of intelligence students function highly in and work with these, ensuring there are constant opportunities for students to tap into their strengths and build upon them. Providing students with multiple ways to access information via kinesthetic, visual and auditory experiences allows for students' unique learning styles to be respected and catered for, setting them up for success. Using the multiple intelligences as a framework in the classroom enables curriculum content to be taught via multiple methods. This ensures all students have equal opportunities to access information in a variety of ways. When carrying out assessments, teachers should provide students with multiple ways to show what they have learned. Strategies for assessment can include video and oral presentations, written presentations, and continual assessment over time using portfolios, observations, and journals. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.